Rejection hurts. There's no way around it. It cuts deep, sometimes more than we'd like to admit. And science backs that up. fMRI studies show that the brain processes rejection in the same regions that handle physical pain. Yes, being rejected literally hurts. Our language even reflects this pain. Across more than a dozen languages, rejection is described with words like crushed or broken-hearted. But why is rejection so painful? And more importantly, how can we learn to cope with it? Psychologists define rejection as the feeling that someone doesn't value having a social connection with us. It can happen in many ways: being left by a partner, excluded by a group, or facing outright discrimination. But there's something different about interpersonal rejection. It's not the same as, say, not landing a job. In relationships, rejection feels more personal. We sense that someone we cared about no longer values the bond we share. And the closer we are to someone, the more it hurts when they pull away. But even when a stranger dismisses us, the sting can still be real. This may seem like an overreaction, but there's an evolutionary explanation. Just as physical pain alerts us to danger, emotional pain warns us of threats to our social well-being. Long ago, our ancestors lived in tight-knit tribes, where being excluded could mean losing everything: shelter, food, even protection. So we may have evolved to treat any rejection, even from someone we barely know, as a potential threat to our survival. Now, this ancient alarm system doesn't come with a manual. So, when you're feeling rejected, try asking yourself a few important questions. Start with this: who is rejecting you? Is it someone who truly knows you, whose opinion you deeply respect? Or is it someone you barely know, a distant acquaintance, or even a stranger? If it's the latter, that perspective can help you ask, does this rejection really matter? Sure, it might sting if someone doesn't laugh at your joke. But does their opinion truly impact your life in the long run? That said, even small rejections can hurt, especially when our self-esteem is low. In fact, people with a poor self-image tend to misread neutral signals as rejection. That's why it's crucial to reflect not only on what happened, but also on how you see yourself. Ask yourself, is this person really rejecting me? Or am I interpreting their behavior through my own insecurities? Sometimes the truth is simpler than it feels. Maybe they were distracted. Maybe they misunderstood you. Or maybe they do care, but just didn't show it the way you hoped. And in other cases, you might realize your expectations were too high. Were you hoping for more closeness than was reasonable? But even after asking all the right questions, you may reach a painful conclusion. The other person simply doesn't value your relationship the way you do. That truth can hurt deeply. But here are two things to hold on to. First, this isn't all about you. They may want something different, something you're not meant to give. And that's okay. Second, their rejection doesn't define your worth. It's not proof that you're broken or unlovable. What you're feeling is part of a natural system that nudges you to reflect, to grow, and to become more intentional in your relationships. So use this moment. Look inward. Ask what this experience can teach you about others, about boundaries, about yourself. Rejection isn't a wall, it's a mirror, and every mirror offers a chance to see more clearly. Remember, every relationship and every rejection is unique. But no matter how it looks, you're not alone. Everyone, even the most confident among us, has faced rejection at some point. And one of the most powerful ways to heal is to reconnect with the people who already accept and value you just as you are. Because in the end, the pain of rejection is a sign of something very human. Your deep capacity for connection. And that capacity? It's still there. It always has been.